So it's funny, like, you know, kids, like my 6-year-old told me the other day that she wanted to start a vlog. And it's funny, like, I told her, I was like, well, you know, Dad has a YouTube channel. Or I don't, maybe I didn't tell her, but she found out I had a YouTube channel, and she like lost her freaking mind. She's like, oh my God, you're on, like, I guess it might be like maybe kids in general. I mean, obviously she's 6, don't understand that like literally anybody can have a YouTube channel. Like, just personally, but like I might as well have told her that I was like on the Disney Channel. Like, but it's funny as that is, like, that is 2020 kids. Like, Disney Channel doesn't matter, you know. It's all I have to do is film a video on my phone and hit upload on YouTube in the most basic form, and I'm on there. And so it's super interesting. But then also, you know, that's the thing with like what Gary Vee talks about for businesses, the barrier to entry, you know. In 1995 or even in 2005, I mean, you had to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to get somebody to film a commercial, and then you also had to pay millions of dollars to run that commercial. Well, now I can take my phone up and film a commercial right now while we're stuck in traffic, post that on Facebook, and it worked just as good, if not better, than all of my counterparts paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to run commercials on the local news, you know. So I think it's kind of interesting that, you know, even though her perspective as a 6-year-old is like, oh my God, that's a big deal, but it really speaks to like where things are going. So
I mean, if you go to a classroom and ask a bunch of 6-year-olds what they want to be when they grow up, like
YouTuber.
Yeah, all of them.
100%.
None of them want to be actors or astronauts or anything like when we were younger.
YouTuber. I want to be JoJo Siwa.
Yeah.
Like, we had actually today, this week was homecoming week at her school, and one of the days it was dressed like your favorite movie star, and it was JoJo Siwa, who I think now has a TV show and obviously some licensing deals, but started on YouTube, I'm pretty sure.
She was on Dance Moms, and then she made a YouTube channel, and that's where she like got famous.
That's when, yeah, right, yeah. Exactly. And so you built, what happened? You just built all the leverage for yourself. Yeah. You know, there's no gatekeeper. You know, back in, you know, 10, even maybe 5 years ago, there was somebody in Hollywood that said, no, you can't do this. Now, you know, it's okay. I'll just go to YouTube. You know, it's just like us with our podcast. You know, like, I mean, the 2005, 2000 version of that would have been a radio show, and actually nobody really knows this. I actually used to be on a radio show on a weekly basis called High School Today in high school, and it was an absolute pain in the butt to try to get to the point to be there, and like you had to follow their scripts and you know, all this stuff. Whereas like now with the podcast, even though compared to other forms of social media, podcast is a little bit harder barrier of entry because you have to know what you're doing, but still there's programs like Anchor where I can record right now on my phone and hit upload just like YouTube, and it's out there. It's not the best quality. So even that, I mean, we would have had to go through an executive at iHeartMedia 10 years ago, or Cumulus Media 10 years ago, which would have been absolutely terrible. Now, you know, literally the only barrier of entry for us is our time and how much money we're willing to put into it, you know.